Oh, by the way, the score is 116, 100. I think I said that right. Big Perk with the Twitter fingers, not holding back. Looks like Draymond was more prepped for his post-game podcast. Actual game, just an observation. His son's a cutie, though. By the way, the score is 116, 100. I think I said that right. Big Perk with the Twitter fingers, not holding back. Looks like Draymond was more prepped for his post-game podcast than the actual game. Just an observation. Never mind me, though. Carry on. All right, Stephen A., you are up first. What is the biggest reason for the Warriors' loss?
I'm going to do something a little bit different today.
Okay.
Oh no. We're going to a stand-up?
Let me tell y'all something.
Oh, no.
I have a photo of these two individuals right here. I want to preface my comments by saying both of these dudes are going to the Hall of Fame. Both of these dudes are three-time champions. Both of these dudes have gone to 6 NBA Finals. As a coach here, as a player there, we know what Steve Kerr did as a player. We understand that. But I'm talking about as members of the Warriors. We know what they've done over the last 6 years. That doesn't mean a damn thing this morning. What the hell was that, Draymond? We got to stop this nonsense right now. This is a motivational speech. This is not criticizing LeBron. This is not criticizing Draymond Green. This is motivation, my brother. 2 points. 2 damn points. All of that talking, 2 points. I got no problems with your podcast, my brother. I support it, okay? I love listening to you. I hope you keep doing it. But guess what? That ain't the priority right now. 2 damn points against the Boston Celtics. That's 2 games, Dre. 1 game, you admitted you wasn't yourself, game 1. Game 3 last night, you said you played like you know what. Are you ready for somebody to look at you and say to you, Draymond Green, you are on the verge of costing the Golden State Warriors 2 titles? When you lost in 2016, y'all win that series in 5 if you don't get suspended for the game because you accumulated too many technical fouls. That's 1 title. Now if you lose to Boston, because game 1 you didn't show up, game 3, you didn't show up, that we can't rely on you to show up for more than 1 game at a time. That's going to be a problem. Steph Curry needs you, bro. Klay Thompson needs you, bro. Jordan Poole needs you, bro. It's time. Period. You got to show up. The same things you did in game 2, getting in everybody's face, being disruptive, setting screens and picks, being physical, playing with force, letting the Boston Celtics know they're going to have to deal with you. That's what you got to do. Y'all can't go down 3-1 to Boston. You ain't winning 3 straight against Boston. This is it, Draymond. This is it. No more. You're a Hall of Famer. You're a 3-time champion. But you got to play. Because right now, Al Horford looks better than you. He's shooting the ball better. He's rebounding the ball better. He's defending better. You got to change that. Now let me transition to this man. Steve Kerr.
Don't break the monitor now.
One of the top 15 coaches in the history of basketball. Steve Kerr, we know how great you are. We know that you personify championships. Great leader, great coach, great man. You don't look so good in these finals, my man. You're down 2-1. What's a big reason why? I'll tell you why, Steve Kerr. You ever heard of the names Jonathan Kuminga, Moses Moody? 19-year-olds with size, with athleticism, particularly with Kuminga, who will play some defense. Why is that important? Even though they're young bloods that have never been in the finals, throwing them to the wolves like that. Of course, that's desperate. But this is desperate. Why? Because look at the rest of your team. They're bigger than you, Boston. They're more physical than you. They're more athletic than you. They come across as deeper than you. You got to stop. You got to answer that. You got Kuminga, who's played in 70 games, started 12 for you sitting on the bench until the last 2 minutes and 19 seconds. Moses Moody showed you flashes of what he could potentially do when you put him in a Dallas series, considering what you get from everybody else. You don't have a choice, Steve Kerr. And by the way, weren't they supposed to be prepared to some degree? You brought him here all this way just to have him ride on the bench? Jonathan Kuminga has got to play. Moses Moody, throw him up in there. Do what you got to do. But you can't play Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Wiggins and these boys 37, 38, 40 minutes. Not against this Boston team. You got to do something. The Game 3 loss is on these two guys. And if you lose Game 4, you're done. You're done.